In what ways do your media products use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products? Before creating any of my media products, I researched into conventions that were commonly found within short films by searching online using Virgin Media Shorts and YouTube. I also looked at films made in previous years by students as they have followed the same guidelines that I have been given, and I can see what ideas have recently been done. Some common conventions I found with online short films are the limited number of main characters and how little the audience get to know them. In Leave Me, there are 3 main characters that run the narrative, and the audience only find out basic information about them individually. For example, from this scene, we find out that Jack's girlfriend Amy has died and that he's clearing out her things with his dad. Immediately, all the main characters have been introduced, and this has been done through the dialogue used within the film and the soundtrack. Another convention that I have identified from my previous research is the domestic locations used. This is also a feature of independent films due to their low budgets. There aren't commonly mainstream short films. This was one convention that I definitely had to follow because of the resources and budget I had available to me. One way in which my short film challenges forms of real media products is through my character representation. In a psychological thriller film, The Butterfly Effect, the young boy, who is also one of the main characters, is perceived as being unique and supernatural from the start of the film. In comparison to my film, Tiffany has been presented as an average and settled person, meaning it was a shock to the audience as they could not predict that this was going to happen to her. In terms of my film poster, it follows the conventions of mainstream thriller posters, as short films do not often have their own posters. This can be because of the low budget invested into these productions. In the mainstream film posters, such as Horns and Butterfly Effect, the main character has a discoloured eye that stands out as a splash of colour against the rest of the poster. To find the colour I wanted for my actor's eye, I studied the Horns poster and noticed how the red matches the colour of the title. To replicate a similar effect, I thought that I could use the turquoise colour in the necklace as the colour to be in her eye, as the majority of the poster is shades of black and white, therefore making the necklace and the eye stand out. A way that my film poster subverts the conventions is through the way that my actor is presented in the main image. In posters such as Dreamhouse and Shutter Island, the actors are either looking away from the camera or their face is partially covered by shadows. My actor is presented as a common and unsuspecting character, as this is who she still is in the film. With my film review, I followed the layout of features that they were used within the Empire magazine. Therefore, my review completely met the conventions, as this was the theme I was trying to recreate. Basic features of an Empire film review include the different shades of blue bold text, the verdict box, and general layout and positioning of the main image.